The potential of these new tools for creating art will astound you. AI art is incredible. Additionally, you can earn $1,000 per day or more using these AI art generators. In fact, I discovered a way for you to turn the AI art you produce into 5 or more passive income sources instead of just one. But before we start, welcome to That iNinja. This is the channel where we show you how to earn easy money by using the latest AI technology. Consider liking this video, subscribing, and hitting the notification button to stay informed if new and popular money-making techniques are posted. Additionally, if you employ this trick, you can build an endless AI passive revenue cycle. Digital art downloads have a strong market on Etsy, which means you can produce or locate an image that you own and offer it there, and anyone who purchases it simply receives the JPEG or other file it is in. I understand what a JPEG is, and now that artificial intelligence is gaining popularity, there is a demand for AI art in particular. However, you can also create certain images using these AI image generators and sell them without mentioning AI. With these new AI tools, you may start producing things right away if you discover something that consumers desire to buy. The remainder of the selling process is then completely automated. Let's look at Etsy now. I discovered Susan Fern Art, a store. I can then check out specific stores, examine their revenue, see which things are performing well for them, and determine where there may be opportunities utilizing this platform called Allura.io. And by taking a glance over here, we can tell that this shop makes $6,000 per month in revenue. We can see that the lifetime revenue is $650,000 if we go to that section. It turns out that digital art is a really serious endeavor. This 3-image wildflower print is the best-selling item in this store, as can be seen if we look here. It has generated $630 in the past month, as you can see. Okay, let's try using AI to see if we can accomplish it. I'm going to utilize Midjourney, by far my favorite AI art generator, to complete this. Midjourney is free to use and join. I'm paying for the higher tier so that I'll have more time to complete requests and receive quicker responses. They do provide 3 different membership packages if you desire those benefits. You are not required to do that. Use Midjourney to accomplish this. Everything depends on the Discord app. You can see here that for this one, I used a prompt of Wildflower Bundle Isolated Watercolor on a completely white background in pastel colors. And then I specified that I wanted a specific aspect ratio and which version of Midjourney I wanted to use. And in doing so, it produced these fantastic photos here that the AI generated entirely on its own. Then I can choose which of them I want to see enlarged versions of and variants on. Additionally, I may use a tool like this website's image upscaler, imgupscaler.com, to make it even bigger and at a higher resolution if I want to. Let's take a closer look at this Neptune Art Prints Etsy shop. We can see that the store has earned around $544,000 during the course of its existence, with a monthly revenue of $7,590 Canadian dollars. This 3-piece woodland wall art poster, which is a digital image supplied to a customer and has made $1,240 in a month, is their most popular item in terms of US dollars. I once again hopped in the middle of the trip, and I made use of this prompt photo of a lush forest, a mountain range, and snow-capped mountains in the distance. It gave me this, which I think is quite great. First of all, it's incredible that you can utilize AI to create this and other images of a similar nature with a straightforward request. But what's also extremely cool about this is that it creates original photos that aren't like the originals. There is enough difference between them to distinguish them from copies. This enables you to browse photographs on websites like Etsy. Pick the ones that are selling well, get ideas, and then utilize AI programs like Misery to make your own. It's also important to note that only 20% of the products sold at businesses like this account for 70 to 90% of monthly sales. The objective, therefore, is to sell a lot of goods online, which is now simpler than ever thanks to AI. But does that mean you have to print a lot of these out on canvases and clutter your home with goods that are just waiting to be sold to customers? The solution is no, since print on demand takes care of this issue for you. Use a business like Printify.com, which sells items like gallery canvas wraps with ready-made frames. And this business has direct integration with Etsy. Therefore, if you sell something on Etsy, Printify will receive it immediately. Without your involvement in any way, they print out your image on one of these canvases or in one of these frames, frame it, print it, and then ship it directly to the recipient. The best thing about this is that you can charge far more than simply for digital photos alone. And the reason for that is simple. You are sending a higher-end physical product. Okay, let's discuss a different strategy for making money with your AI artwork. And if you've been on Twitter lately, you've probably noticed all the talk about AI, art, and other related topics. You've certainly seen people discuss AI headshots on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and other platforms in addition to Twitter. There are websites emerging right now that allow you to submit images of yourself or other people and create AI headshots from those. It's highly popular, and a lot of people are making a lot of money doing this, like this one here, which is called dreamwave.ai. For $1.29, you get 50 photos, you submit some photos of yourself, and AI creates all these AI headshot versions of your face. Or better yet, there's this website called profilepicture.ai, which is roughly the same service. However, with this one, for only $8, you get 96 photos back. Or for $14.75, you get 280 photos back, which works out to 8 cents and only 5 cents per photo. And if you look at Etsy or Fiverr, you will see that if you search for AI headshots, there aren't a lot of options right now online. And on places like Twitter and other social media, you see people talking about this stuff all the time. So what does this mean? It means that there's a big opportunity on certain platforms to offer this service because clearly there is a demand based on what people are seeing and saying on social media right now. So let's use what we already know to solve this problem. If you use profilepicture.ai, you can get those 96 photos for only $8, which means that before platform fees on Etsy or Fiverr, you're already making $21. If you fulfill 10 of those orders per day, that's $47. If you use a well-known site like Dreamwave, where you can get 50 photos for $29, take that idea and offer this service on Fiverr. However, instead of 50 headshots, let's provide the person with 96 headshots. Let's create another revenue source for this endless money loop we're creating now that you have learned how to create AI art. What distinguishes a professional in AI art from a novice in AI then? AI art inspiration is everything. What am I referring to? Well, I've already given you a brief overview of how the Discord works in the middle of the voyage, but prompts are the phrases you use to describe the artwork you want it to create for you. When a complete AI novice types in red Ferrari driving on a road, they will receive output similar to this, and they will be pleased with the results because these are attractive photographs. Someone with a little more expertise in AI art, though, might enter something like a fast-moving, shiny red 2023 Lamborghini Aventador with a 50mm lens on a full-frame camera and a warm glow. This is what they would produce, which is even more amazing on its own. The company Art Print School has begun selling AI prompts for mid-trip in their store. At least 3 of these goods are currently available for between $4 and $20, and they made $1,800 last month from these 3 AI-prompted goods that they sell. Remember that they are basically PDF files with a collection of prompts organized nicely into a guide. The nice part about this is that there aren't many AI prompts listed when you look for them on Etsy. This is significant because despite the need, there is little competition, which is quite uncommon. One fantastic aspect of Etsy is that they take care of some of the marketing for you. You list your goods, they set them up in their marketplace, and when customers search for or look for items, they promote your product and others. However, there has never been a better time to market your own goods and yourself than right now, because all this artificial intelligence, AI stuff, is still exploding. People have entire Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube channels devoted to just creating cool AI imagery, and they frequently share the prompts they use to do so when sharing cool AI art on sites like Twitter. You get a ton of involvement with the prompts and other things. This Chris Kashtanova Twitter account is a wonderful illustration of this. They almost always share incredibly fantastic AI photos in tweets and threads, and they always let you know what the request was to obtain the particular image. Now tell me why you would want to do this. There are 2 things about it that interest me, both for different reasons, but mostly because it may be another source of money. To start, Twitter is a terrific location to advertise your product if you do sell prompt packs on Etsy or anywhere else. You can convince people to buy your stuff by promoting it in conversations or tweets you start posting about AI art in general. And since this content is currently readily available online, doing this is simpler than ever. The second reason this is so exciting is that if you do decide to create an audience for AI imagery, for instance, you can share your new ideas and products with all the new people who are starting to follow you as you grow this audience. Imagine, for instance, if you created a thread on Twitter with some of your favorite pictures along with some of your favorite challenges. You can share your experience in this space by sending forth photographs, ideas, and prompts. However, you now have a social media audience and email subscribers that you can use to share all of your new products and concepts with, which turns it into yet another revenue stream from this main idea. Particularly for the following stage of this AI's infinite money loop, this is crucial. You'll probably start generating a lot of money if you start selling your artwork online and earning money from the prompts you use to make it. And when that occurs, people will be curious about how to accomplish it themselves. And that concludes today. Let us know your thoughts by leaving a comment, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and until next time, this is that AI Ninja signing off.